Cindy, welcome to the MSUM Dragons podcast. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How you doing, Webby?
I'm doing very well. It is a great day to be a dragon, as every day always is.
hmm
Today, we talk about things that are more than a game here on the MSUM Dragons podcast because that's something we believe in, and a big part of that is the scholarships and the amount of money that is generated by a bunch of campaigns throughout the year and through our great alumni foundation. That helps support student athletes and have them and give them the ability to focus on school and focus on sport and focus on their future. And you're here to talk about an upcoming campaign about Giving Tuesday Now. So just
hmm
tell us a little bit about, because we've done some Giving Day. We did Giving Day last year for the first time. So give us the history of Giving Day and the upcoming campaign that we're talking about this week.
Right. So it's been a real interesting year so far. And the last couple of months in particular, we've just been faced with a number of challenges. And last year, like you said, at this time, we had MSUM Giving Day. And we as a foundation have went back and forth about, is this really the time? Do we proceed with MSUM Giving Day? And so we did talk about postponing it to later this year, which I think we still plan on doing. However, we still have a number of matching gift dollars available that I think would be great incentives for people to give if they still want to help many of the causes and help our students at MSUM. And this opportunity came up called Giving Tuesday Now, which is actually a worldwide giving event tomorrow. And it just happens to be on May 5th, which was when we originally scheduled our second annual MSUM Giving Day. And so it just seemed like the perfect fit, the perfect time. We wanted to simplify and focus on, Dragon Athletics, the colleges, focus on scholarships. And we have over $50,000 in matching gifts available.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. So I think, amid, when there's times of uncertainty like this and fear, I think people want to find a way where they can do some good and have some control. And we just want to be able to provide that avenue for people to give and to help us, whether they are donors that give every year or maybe they haven't given in a while, but they think, this would be a really good time to give, and their gift would really have some impact. So, yeah, tomorrow is Giving Tuesday Now, and I really appreciate this opportunity. I think we just want to do everything we can to spread some awareness about it.
And there's a ton of campaigns going on around the world right now. This
hmm
this one is a big one, and you're seeing give to this, give to that. Why MSUM amongst all of these causes that you were seeing in the media today? How
hmm
does MSUM fit into basically those as well, and kind of separates as a good one for the dollars in the competition of everything? Like, how it's not really a competition, they're all great causes, but make MSUM's case of why MSUM and why now.
Yeah, and I know what you mean by that, because I mean, people are giving, but I think you see a lot of people giving to things like food pantries, compensation for healthcare workers, things like that. So where do we fit into that? Well, a couple months ago, Kara, our Dean of Students, Kara Gravely Stack, had approached me and was concerned that there was going to be an increase in applications to our Student Emergency Assistance Fund. And so we started a campaign to raise money for the Student Emergency Assistance Fund. And this was a way to help our students just get over some financial difficulties. We noticed a lot of students were impacted, for example, job loss. A lot of them have restaurant jobs, and or worked in retail. And so those businesses were temporarily closing, and it was impacting their lives. So we put out the call, and, in a short amount of time, over 130 people have given to that fund specifically. And we've raised, actually, I think we're closing in on close to $30,000 in a short amount of
Nice.
time. So we know that people want to help, right? And they want to feel like wherever they're giving to, that they're going to directly be helping people and that it's going to have some impact. And I think, we shouldn't forget that, like, when we give to higher ed, when we're giving to scholarships, when we're giving to programs, that we're investing in people's lives and futures.
Mhm.
And now we see that a number of our alumni who've benefited from those scholarships, who've benefited from, our programs, are now the doctors, the social workers, the teachers, who are all,
Right.
fighting this pandemic in different ways. And so the needs for MSUM in those areas, they don't stop. And so to me, it just makes sense that we participate as well.
Yeah, I think that's a great point of it's not just investing um, in support of situations, emergency funds and food banks. It's supporting the people, as a lot of these campaigns do, and this is no different, in supporting the people who will be teachers, who will be nurses, who will be doctors, who will be continuing this fight that we're having right
Mm-hmm.
now with COVID into the future and future fights that might come up.
Yeah.
It's a big selling point for me, as someone who's given to scholarships in the past. Is it's investing in the future and investing in people, so
Mm-hmm.
that they can, have that charge in the future. So it's a great piece as well. And there was a lot of those emergency fund posts I saw on social media of students, just how that fund impacted them. So if you want to check out some of those individual stories, go to MSU Moorhead social media. But there's other stuff that's going to be put out here tomorrow, just
Mm-hmm.
showcasing the different people who have benefited from scholarships. So be sure to keep an eye on that. So let's talk specifically sports, because that's
Okay.
our audience.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with athletic gifts during Giving Tuesday now?
Okay, so I want to highlight in particular the matching gift opportunity for people who want to give to Dragon Athletics. And we are focusing our efforts on scholarships. Um, so if people, and I want to make sure I don't forget this, but like our website is minstate.edu/giving day. You can go there now. Actually, the event or the site is live now, so you can start making gifts. You don't have to wait till tomorrow. But if you go to the challenges page, you will see all of the matching gift opportunities highlighted there. And the one for Dragon Athletics that we have right now is for the first $6,500 in gifts to the Dragon Athletics campaign will be matched dollar for dollar with a gift from the Foundation Board of Trustees.
Wow,
And
nice.
so, yeah, no, it's a great opportunity. And I think, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And people should know too that they can also give to the sport of their choice as well. So when they do make a gift and they want to support Dragon Athletics, you give to the campaign, right? And then there is a field, a text box, if you will, where you can designate to the sport of your choice, or more than one sport of your choice. Or you can support Dragon Athletics and another campaign. You can support sciences or education. So really an opportunity to have double the impact of your gift with these matching gift opportunities.
And it's like you said, it's open now. You can donate now. Tomorrow is kind of the main global push for Giving Tuesday now, but it doesn't end there. What's the timeline of our opportunity to
Mm-hmm.
figure out where we're at and how to give? So when does this campaign officially end?
Right. So actually, we're gonna do this drive through June 30th. I mean, I really want us to have every opportunity to match those matches and challenges that are out there. And yeah, absolutely. So through June 30th. but it would be really great if everyone could show up for tomorrow. And we're going to, like you said, share a lot of stories from alumni who have benefited from these scholarships and programs and are making a difference in the world. It's a time to really be a part of something special.
Yeah, part of something bigger than ourselves is what we like to say in
Mm-hmm.
athletics. So, thank you, Cindy, for the time today. Thank you for putting together this campaign and helping our donations double for the first $6,500. We're athletes. We love challenges.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully the athletic community jumps in here and the whole MSUM community to support our future, which is our students. And
Mm-hmm.
that supporting those students supports our community and supports a long-lasting legacy for sure. So thank you for all your work in this. We appreciate your help for sure. And if anybody wants to donate, what's your last words to anybody who's on the fence of whether or not they want to give a little or a lot in this situation?
Oh gosh. Well, every gift is important. I mean, I realize that for some, times are tough, but even if it all adds up, there's power in numbers. So, I mean, even if we have 100 people give $25, I mean, that's an impactful amount of gifts right there. So, and then you pair that with a matching gift opportunity. There is power in numbers. So I just say give what you can give. And we're grateful for every gift. And, just don't forget the website, minstate.edu/giving day. And of course, go Dragons.
That's right. It'll be in the show notes. Go check that out. And of course, go Dragons. Thank you, Cindy.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Libby.